So I've wanted to do this home tour video for a really long time, but I just really couldn't find the time, and before I know it, it's almost 2 years since we moved into our nice cozy little 3-room BTO flat. But today, I finally have some time and I really want to show you around my house, the design concept of my house. Let's just bring you on a little tour. Both my wife and I really like the whole minimalist Japandi design, and that is exactly what we went for. There is very little built-in in our house. The only built-in actually happens in the kitchen area where there is the island and the built-in cabinets. Everything else is loose furniture. Let me show you a few main features of the house. This is a 3-room BTO. The first thing that we did was that we opened up our kitchen area. Because the unit is not very big, by opening up the kitchen area, we get what feels like a larger living space, which makes the house feel bigger than it actually is. The downside of that is that if you do heavy cooking, the fumes will definitely travel throughout the living room and the house. If you're planning to do this, remember to get a powerful air purifier, so after you cook, you can turn on the air purifier to help get rid of the fumes. For us, we also went for the large format tiles, which is 90 by 90 or 900 by 900. These large format tiles also helps to make our small cozy home look a little bigger. If you really want to go overboard, you can actually get the 1.2 meter by 1.2 meter ultra large format tiles, but those would cost a lot more. Usually the common ones is 60 by 60, which is actually big enough, but we just really want our home to feel bigger, so we went for the 90 by 90 large format square tiles with the cement screed look. So our kitchen is where a lot of the renovation costs went to. We have a quartz top peninsula and a quartz backsplash. We decided to go for a quartz backsplash even though previously we really liked and wanted the tic-tac tiles, but we realized that over time, a flat backsplash is actually much easier to clean compared to those with grouting, like the nice mermaid tiles or tic-tac tiles which we initially wanted. This BTO is designed in such a way that we have a bigger kitchen, but we don't actually have a service yard like a lot of the BTOs. So we don't really have much space because we went for a track lighting over here. We don't really have enough ceiling real estate to put in like a Stygon or like a automated clothes dryer sort of thing, and we don't really want to put our clothes outside. Every time we do laundry, we always have to do that manual open up clothes rack dryer thing, but so far it has actually worked very well for us and there are no complaints. About 80 to 90% of the lights in our house is from this place called Shook Lighting. The rest are from IKEA. It's been 2 years and so far none of the lights are giving us any problems, and it's been really good. Everything that we chose works perfectly even after 2 years. We shall see if it continues to work after 5 years or 10 years. So far so good. We really enjoy the warm cozy lighting in our house. This is the part where we did make some changes. Initially when we got the keys, our master bedroom door was actually here, but we decided to shift it here in order to maximize the space in our master bedroom, and I'll explain to you why. So you see, the door was initially meant to be here. If the door was here, then we wouldn't be able to put our master bed here because the door would swing and hit whatever that is here, which means that our bed would have to be flushed all the way to that corner, which means that we cannot each have a bedside table. But if we shift our door here, this space can be and will be fully utilized. Okay, so the downside of doing that means that every time we come in, we kind of have to get around the door in order to get to the master bathroom. No real big trouble, and I'm really glad we decided to shift our master door here in order to maximize our bedroom space. For our common bathroom, the wall tiles are actually the stock HDB tiles. You know, for some of the BTO estates, right, there is a very colorful feature wall at the shower head area. I'm glad ours is white, so we actually didn't do anything to the wall tiles. All we did was change the toilet floor tiles as well as the common toilet door, and that was pretty much it. Okay, so the master bath was where a little more work was done because this is the bathroom that both of us will use more often. So we not only changed the floor tiles, we also changed the wall tiles as well as the door to make everything uniform and really nice. We even installed a nice hanging light over here from IKEA just to give it a little bit more extra vibes. Because the master bath is not very big, we could only install a small area of the glass. What do you call this? Suddenly forget what you call this, like the the separation lah. But because we are both not very big size, it's actually big enough for us. Our study is relatively cozy as well. There is no built-in except this thing here. So let me show you. This thing is actually built because I have like a card and figurine collection, and if we just have normal shelving, right, then we will actually spend a lot of time cleaning the dust off my figurines and my cards. So we decided to build in this thing, so when I feel like admiring my cards and my figurine collection, I can just open it and stare at it, and when I'm done, I can close it back. All of my loose furniture in the study room is actually from IKEA, and we've been using it for 2 years. They are relatively affordable, and so far everything is working perfectly. I'm actually really happy with our purchase, and everything is super uniform, which me and my wife really like. Apart from the study where we work, I think the place that we hang out the most is probably the living area and the dining area, which is sort of meshed into one living space where the kitchen is here, the dining area is here, and the living area is here. I film a lot of videos in my living room. I also film a lot of videos and take a lot of Zoom meetings in my dining room. And so far, in the 2 years that we've lived here, we really like it. The whole minimalist thing gives you the feeling of less clutter, which makes you feel light and happy most of the time when we're living here. Oh yeah, we also got this very cool acoustic panels from EKF, which is a company that specializes in acoustic treatment. They actually help to absorb the echo, so you get a much nicer experience watching TV. And I also record a lot of videos here, so this actually really helps. When we first got the house, we really wanted to engage an ID, but at that time, the IDs that we wanted to engage were too busy, and we were on a timeline and they couldn't deliver the house to us within the timeline that we needed. And the other IDs that we sort of spoke to, we just didn't really like their style. So end up we took matters into our own hands. We engaged a main contractor and a few other subcontractors, and I designed the house together with my wife, which was an extremely tough but fun process. I actually made a TikTok video on that. You can click the link below to check out the process of how me and my wife designed our own house with the help of Pinterest, a lot of research, as well as some very reliable contractors that we were coordinating with. That's all for my small 3-room BTO home tour. Sorry this took so long for those of you that have been asking for it. If you are purchasing a new house or collecting keys to your new home soon, my personal recommendation is to keep it as simple as possible. You can slowly start to add stuff and build additional stuff as you live in the house and you understand your lifestyle in your new home a little bit more, where you want certain things a little bit more. Then you slowly add stuff and build stuff, and don't go overboard from the get-go. Thank you, my name is JJ, it's been fun, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace!